the heartbreaking case of Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a fight for justice and reunification. Jennifer Vasquez Sura, a U.S. citizen, stands defiant, her heart heavy with worry and her voice filled with the unwavering strength of a wife fighting for her husband. Her fight is not just for Kilmar Abrego Garcia, her husband, but for the countless others unjustly swept into the devastating currents of wrongful deportation. This is a story of bureaucratic error, of a shattered family, and of a relentless pursuit of justice against seemingly insurmountable odds. Kilmar, a man who sought refuge in the United States from the brutal violence plaguing his native El Salvador, found himself thrust back into the very nightmare he had escaped. His ordeal began not with an act of violence, but with a chillingly simple mistake, a devastating error in the U.S. immigration system that ripped him from his life in Maryland and landed him in the notorious prisons of El Salvador. Having fled El Salvador around 2011 to escape the unrelenting threats of powerful gangs who preyed upon his family, Kilmar's journey to safety was long and arduous. He sought asylum in the United States, a beacon of hope in a world consumed by fear. In 2019, after a meticulous legal process, a U.S. immigration judge recognized the validity of his claim. The judge granted him protection from deportation to El Salvador, acknowledging the undeniable risk of gang persecution he would face upon his return. This legal victory provided a much-needed sense of security, a promise of a future built on stability, and the promise of a life free from fear. Following the judge's decision, Kilmar was released. Crucially, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, neither appealed the ruling nor attempted to deport him to another country. The legal process had concluded, a verdict had been reached, and Kilmar's life in America continued. His journey toward building a new life, a life free from the terror he had left behind, was seemingly secured. This hard-won peace, however, was abruptly shattered. Last month, without warning or explanation, Kilmar was deported to El Salvador. The U.S. government's error was undeniable, an egregious mistake that tore apart a family and sent a man back into the clutches of the violence he had escaped years before. Now, incarcerated in a Salvadoran prison, Kilmar's life hangs precariously in the balance. The devastating impact on Jennifer is immeasurable. Since her husband's wrongful deportation, she has been unable to speak to him, left to grapple with the agonizing uncertainty and the crushing weight of separation. The pain is palpable, a constant ache of helplessness, a relentless struggle against the bureaucratic indifference that has stolen her husband and shattered their life together. Jennifer's strength and unwavering determination in the face of this unimaginable adversity are truly inspiring. Joined by dozens of supporters at a rally preceding a crucial court hearing, she stands as a symbol of resilience and a beacon of hope for others caught in similar situations. Her impassioned plea, delivered with quiet dignity, resonates with a powerful message of solidarity. To all the wives, mothers, children who also face this cruel separation, I stand with you in this bond of pain, she declared, her voice thick with emotion. It's a journey that no one should ever have to suffer, a nightmare that feels endless. This is not merely a legal battle. It is a fight for human dignity, for the right to seek asylum, and for the accountability of a system that can make such catastrophic errors. The White House's statement that U.S. courts cannot order Kilmar's return is a stark reminder of the immense challenges Jennifer and her supporters face. But their resolve remains unshaken. They fight not only for Kilmar's return, but also for the countless others who are victims of similar injustices, those whose stories remain unheard, those whose families are torn apart by the indifference and failings of a complex system. Jennifer's rallying cry, and all the Kilmars out there whose stories are still waiting to be heard, echoes the broader struggle against a system that needs reform, a system that demands accountability and demands that the voices of the wronged be heard, considered, and acted upon. Her unwavering dedication to securing her husband's return serves as a powerful testament to the enduring power of love, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of justice. The fight for Kilmar Abrego Garcia is a fight for all those who seek refuge, a fight for the integrity of the U.S. asylum system, and a fight for the reunification of a family torn apart by a tragic, avoidable mistake. The world is watching, and the fight continues.